Alright, what's up guys? We're back with another one today. Just a stupid BlazBlue video, but I'm going to list off the 10 best moves in BlazBlue. Not special moves, the 10 best normals or buttons or whatever. So why now of all time? Well, we just had the Evo Award show. One of the categories was best button, and it was won by what? Ken's crouch medium kick? Get out of here. Get out of here. So, of course, the discussion moved over to BlazBlue, and a lot of people were like, oh, it's Ragna 5B. Ragna 5B, the Jesus kick. It's called Jesus kick. It has to be the best move. Absolutely not. It's not even in my top 10 list, right? So I just wanted to kind of just show everyone, if you're not keeping with BlazBlue, these are the actual dumb moves in the game. It's impossible to order, so I'm just listing off 10 I think are the best, except for the last one. The number one move, I'm saying is the best move in the game, so skip to the end if you want to see that. But yeah, just for fun. If you disagree, I'm sure a lot of people disagree. There's so many moves, it's hard to pick 10. So let me know in the comments which one should be out, what should be replaced. But yeah, let's go. All right, so first up, I'm a little bit biased now because I'm playing Mew 12, so I wanted to just put this move in the game because it's carrying me right now. But this is 5C. Mew 12 5C. This move is silly. It's the same idea as Ragna's Jesus kick, where it's just like a super strong, like mid-range control button, but it's even better, right? The range is faster. Look at this. From here? Did you see that? From here? I play this character, and when that move hits, even I'm surprised, right? And of course, if it hits, you get the full combo in the Oki and everything. Oh, let me just do a BB. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. I'm playing Levelist. Fine. Sorry, I forgot. I'm a stick player. I forgot how to do stuff on Levelist. But yeah, you get full combo of everything. Mutalist. It's incredibly strong. Another cool thing about it too, there's a certain range. So after a throw break, you always get put the set amount of range, right? So watch this. So that's very big. If your button can hit after a throw break, that's huge. If the opponent tries jumping, if they flinch, if they press a button, they gotta just hold that a lot of times. So that's really, really good. So yes, there you go. If you want to play Mew 12, start by doing this. Just start by doing this all day. Start by doing this. 5C, 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 it's godlike. All right, next up. All right, next up is Jubei. Now, I don't play this character. I don't really know him, but I fought against him. I hate this button, and once you see it, I think you'll realize how cheap it is, all right? Again, we're comparing everything to Ragna 5B. Like, Ragna 5B is just like a standard mid-range button, hits mid, no mix-up or anything. Jubei's best button is 2B. This button right here. So what's crazy about this, not just the range, but it's a low, okay? And of course, it leads to full combo and everything. I don't know his combos, but it leads to full combo. Now you're like, that doesn't look that crazy, right? That button doesn't look that crazy. Well, why it's crazy? It can be done out of his dash, all right? So this is like a half-screen dashing low. But if you don't know, Jubei has a special dash. You see that? So if you do back dash, you cancel the forward dash for Jubei. He gets that enhanced one. So like from here, you can just be playing footsies and then randomly... Are you kidding me? Just like randomly flinching, trying to move around. You get tagged low from further than half screen into full combo. So this button is super strong, super cheap. And just the fact that it's a low is huge, right? Of course, a low attack will catch you if you're trying to move around. If you're trying to play footsies, tags you low, get blown up. So yes, Jubei 2B. That's a top 10 move as well. All right, next up is Hakumen. I couldn't decide. If you're a Hakumen player, let me know. But for Hakumen, the best button is either 4C, this poke, the stab, or 5C. For this video, I'm going to say 5C. This is top 10 move here. So why is it so good? Okay, you just lost. Basically, this is his big damage starter. This is what this character is known for, right? You build up the meter, slap chop, OD, kill. I don't know the combo. You've probably seen it a million times, but this dude is cranking out like 90% damage all over the place off of his best starter, right? You bait a DP, you bait anything, even just a frame trap, just crush a button, destroy them. But that's not enough, right? So that's not enough. This is why it's in the top 10. So not only is it just the most terrifying damage starter he's got, like the biggest DP punish, but this is what makes it so good. Boom. So of course, if you know, Hakumen can cut projectiles. He couldn't do this in old BlazBlue. This did not exist. He was ass. He was always like the worst character in the game because he just could not deal with anyone who had a projectile. But the fact his normals can cut, so not only is he scary, he can... Damn, you would have just lost right there. But not only can he threaten you with this, he can cut down your projectiles and just get in where he kills you the next one. So yes, Hakumen 5C, top 10 move. Or maybe 4C, I don't know. Let me know if you think 4C is better. Alright, so next up is Mai. Mai is a hard one because it's like, which button do we talk about? 5C? 2C? Jump C? They're all like, we could list like 10 Mai buttons as the top 10 buttons in the game. They're all cracked, but for Mai, I'm going to say Jump C because I want to show off an interesting property it has. But my Jump C, I'm going to say, is top 10 move. But again, you could use any move. So this move is a God air-to-air button, a God air-to-ground button, combined with the mobility and everything. But what's cool about this move, or not cool if you're fighting against her, a unique property compared to other moves. So on counter hit, a lot of times you get floated up. For her, though, the Jump C knocks him down on the ground, and you can pick up. That's very rare. Like, there might be like 1 or 2 other moves, but no move nearly as commonplace or as easy to use or as strong as Jump C. So just flailing around, seeing the counter hit, and then you have all the time in the world, right? All the time in the world to confirm, get a full combo, keep that pressure going. But yes, this move is cracked, and it is so easy to use, right? You just do it. You just do it. You just do it. It's like, oh, counter, I won. Thank you, right? So yes, my Jump C, nothing else needs to be said. Just know this property. The fact you get the hard knockdown and the pickup is super buff. This character's cheap, man. You know what? Since we're doing jump attacks, let's just add the next one. So Hibiki Jump C is another. It's a little bit different from mine, but this is another absolute god button. Man, this button does it all for him. So it's your approach, your air to ground, air to air, your cross up button. You see that? No, this is the best cross up in the game. You see that? That's insane. So you don't aim, right? You just kind of throw it out, right? You don't aim. Great frame data, leads to everything. I have no idea how to do his B&B, but this is his safe jump. Jump C, so this is a safe jump. It baits DPs. If they try rolling, because it hits both ways, it'll catch roll in the full combo. If they block, now he goes into mix-up. If he wants to delay, he can mix up right there. This one button does it all, which is kind of interesting. Hibiki's not a character with really god-like buttons. He doesn't have any buttons that are like super crazy, but Jump C this is a top 10, without a doubt. This button is crazy. So if you're going to pick Hibiki, start doing this. This is how you get started. I forgot how cheap this move was, man. All right, next up, we got to bring out my most hated character. This might be a little controversial because like maybe frame data wise, actually frame data wise, this is pretty good, but maybe on paper, this might not be the best move, although it is quite strong, but Arcane is 5A. So 5A, his fastest button, range is quite good. You see that? Another important thing too about his 5A, it hits crouching. That's big because a lot of characters, their 5A will whiff. But yes, Arcane 5A. Why am I putting this button in here? First of all, this is the button he mashes. An Arcane player, if you get near them, they're going to start mashing. They're going to start mashing this button. If you're near, just mash, mash, mash. Because the risk reward is so skewed off this button. So normally a 5A, you don't get a lot, most characters, right? It's heavily scaled. You don't get full combo or anything. You get a little bit of damage, a little bit of corner push. Arcane, if they tag you with one 5A, and as I'm sure you know, that you've seen that starter, that's the starter, but that's full curse, right? He can curse you off a 5A. Once you're cursed against Arcane, good luck. The round is probably over. It's probably too late. But yes, the amount of reward he gets off just this button, which is already quite good on its own. It's a lot better than I thought now that I'm actually touching it. But this is the highest reward off a 5A in the game. Way too much reward. Nerf this character, nerf this 5A, or just ban him. I'm fine with that. But yes, this button is stupid. It's like the Arcane player could mash it wrong like 3 times, but if the 4th time it actually connects and it hits, he just stole the round from you. Thank you very much. But yes, this is a top 10 move, although it doesn't deserve to be top 10. All right, so next up, just to keep the trend of the fast attacks, let's go with Naruto. This is the best 2A in the game. I had to include it because I know Naruto players love downplaying. They'll get angry that I put it here. But yes, this button does not look like much. This is the best 2A in the game. It's crucial for his pressure. Every character I play, I'm like, I wish I had that 2A. It's so good. So combined with his movement speed and Naruto's ability to kind of extend his pressure, 5A, A, his Rekkas can stay on top of you, but that 2A, this is the big threat. This fast button right here that does not have a lot of pushback too, so you can keep fishing for lows, right? You can keep checking you. If you try to stand up, you try to jump, it catches you. I don't remember his B&B, but just like that, you're cornered, and now the pressure continues, right? So this is not a flashy move. This is not a flashy move. This is not a move I can really, if you've never been fighting against Naruto, you might not be like, it doesn't look like much, but trust me, this move is super cheap, especially combined with this kit. Naruto's too. He's got some other good buttons. Jump B? You got a lot of good buttons, this man right here. So that's the best low in the game. Or not the best 2A in the game. I hate this dude. All right, next up. All right, another character I've played, I'm very familiar with. Kokonoi. So her jump B is quite good. You could make an argument that this is one of the best buttons because it hits twice. It leads to so much. But for Kokonoi, stand like right here. Jesus. Her 3C. Oh my God. We just did Naoto, who's got the best like 2A low at like point blank. For Kokonoi, she get the best long range too. Look at that. Look at that. That's a low. That's a low. That's crazy. So yes, her 3C is incredibly cracked, right? In neutral, throwing it out, especially with the gravity wheel. So messing up with your opponent's ability to like move around the screen, tagging them while they're trying to jump. And of course, even though I don't remember the combo, you can check it on the Kokonoi guide I have. It leads to bunker loops. From here, we'd be in the corner with an Oki setup, but the reward you get off this is ridiculous. The speed, the range, everything, combined with the Gravitrons, this is a top 10 button. This is incredibly frustrating to fight against. So earlier I showed a Mew 12, but it's long enough so that after a throw, you're in range. No need to move or anything. 3C, toss it out. They flinched, they got tagged. They got tagged, they lost the round. But yes, Kokonoi 3C, mad annoying, mad good. Her best button, top 10. All right, number 9. Number 9, there's too many. Let me just say there's way too many. I made a list of about like 20 moves that could be in top 10. I'm sorry, I'm just picking them. Jin's hard because he's got God Jump C, Jump B. Jump B is amazing. This button is amazing. 3C, the Fenrich right here. They're all great, but just for everybody's old time sake, I'm going to say his best normal is this. This is probably the best regular overhead in the game without need for any other special. But yes, Jin 6A, lightning fast overhead, forces crouch, very fast, very like the tell. There's not a big tell, right? I don't know the combo, but something, he gets a full B&B. If he's got OD shenanigans, he can do whatever. But yes, Jin 6A, if you play this game, this move is unreactable. I don't care who you are. Who's the defense god? Monarch? Wash. Nobody's blocking this on reaction. You're guessing. You're guessing 100% of the time. The only real weakness, of course, is that it does not combo without meter, or unless counter. Counter, you get 5C. Counter, you get that. It doesn't come without meter, but even without meter, just keeping it as a pressure tool, crack them on the head, you're plus, you're right on top of them, keep that pressure going, open them up to stand so you can kill them with that. But very good move, very important towards Jin's pressure. It's scary. Whenever you fight against Jin, if he gets on top of you, in the back of your mind, you're always like, uh-oh, 6A's coming. I wonder when it's coming. I don't know. That's a top 10 move for its unique properties. And now, last one, the best move. So I said none of these are ordered. It's impossible to order. But this next one is the best move in BlazBlue. No downplay. I speak as a player of this character. Here we are. My lovely S. This is the silliest button of all time. Every time I press it, a little smile goes on my face. Anytime I watch an S player not mashing on this button, I say, what are you doing? Why are you not pressing that button? It's always the correct answer. It's her 6B. Jesus. So this move is absolutely insane, and people don't understand why it's so good. People always call this an anti-air button. This is not an anti-air button. This is a like half screen neutral just control button, right? Does it work in anti-air? Absolutely. Does it matter if they're on the ground? No, it still hits them right there. But 6B, as you see behind, let's make him jump. Just look at that. The hitbox on this thing is absolutely insane. Doesn't matter if you're on the air or on the ground. On hit or block, you can special cancel. That's crazy. So there's no problem. You don't need meter to make it safe. You can confirm counter is full combo in the corner. Regular hit is full combo in the corner. If they block, if you're greedy, you can go for this and take plus frames. You can switch to fireball mix-up. The recovery is like non-existent. The amount of times I've done 6B with instant 6B again and catch them, it's too many to list. But I think if you are an S player, if you ever hear an S player say it's not that good or like da-da-da, that is 1000%. They are lying to your face. They are downplaying. This button is absolutely cracked. And like I said with so many other characters too, her Jump BB is like a top 10 move, right? Her 5C is like a top 20 move, right? 3C is like a top 20 move. 5B is like a top 20 move. This character is so privileged with her buttons, but the 6B takes the cake. Man, that move is cheap. Do I know how to remember how to do B&Bs? Look at this. On Levelers. Hey, goes into Oki and just sets up her whole game plan after that. But yes, that's the best move in the game. It does it all. Anti-air, frame trap, spacing trap, mix-up tool, everything. Yes, there we go. That's my list. Do you agree or disagree? See, even me, I disagree. I just gave you 10 and I disagree because there's so many other moves, right? There's so many fun moves. They all have really, really unique properties too. That's why some of them I threw in, like Jin's overhead is quite unique. It's not good in neutral, but it's good for its purpose, so I put it in there. But what other moves would you add? I can't say take out. I can't say remove, take out. Or if there's a button that's better than something I did, it does the same purpose, let me know. But just like off the top of my head, like Ragnar 5B is, I was trolling in the beginning. Ragnar 5B is really good. You know, like Susanoo 5B is godlike. Carl Jump A is a mix-up tool where there is godlike. 9-6C just covering like the full screen. There's so many other great damn moves in the game. Let me know what's your favorite. Who knows? If enough people like this video, maybe we'll do the 10 best special moves too. That could be an interesting debate too. But yeah, like, oh, you're still watching? Thank you. Blaze was fun, man. 10 years later, I'm still playing. No, 20 years later, I'm still playing it, having the time of my life. But yeah, hit that sub button. Let me know what you think. Maybe look out for part 2 in the future. But I'll see you then. Peace.